Welcome back to the mat. This week's YoPro Fitness Challenge with me will be completely focused on the core. So we will be spending most of our time down on the mat, but don't think that it will be relaxed. We will be working hard. We are going to start with breath though, so please invite yourself down onto your back. You are going to have your feet hip width distance, your knees hip width distance, and your upper back nice and relaxed, head and arms are down. And we're just going to start to notice the core and how it works with the breath. So I want you to take a deep breath in through the nose. Feel the belly expand, the lungs and the ribs expand, and then exhale, let it go. Just two more like this. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. One more deep breath in. And sigh. All right, from here, see if you can place one hand or both hands underneath your back. You'll notice you've got that lumbar curve in the spine here. All right, what we're going to start to do is move the pelvis and activate through the core to drop down through the lower back so that that curve disappears, okay? So you might even like to hold on to the hips or the belly, just lowering down, pressing the lower back into the floor and then coming back into a neutral spine. You may even have your fingers under there to feel the pressure and then come back to center. Let's take an inhale here. Exhale, pull the lower belly in, draw the lower back down. Inhale as you come back to neutral. Exhale. Let's go two more. Deep breath in. And out. Last time. And then slowly arriving back into your neutral spine. As you bring your knees in towards your chest, you might feel your lower back push down towards the floor. And we're going to now move from this pose, this crouched pose, as we feel again that lift and lower of the back with the contraction of the core. Okay, so hug your knees in and bring your chin up towards your chest, nose towards your knees. We're going to reach the arms towards the toes. Now tap your toes and reach your arms overhead. You'll feel that slight gap between the back and the mat. And then as you curl in, lower back presses down, chin to chest. Inhale here as you lengthen. Exhale, contract through the core. We'll go another 4. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 2. Last one. And then coming all the way back down, relaxing your head and your shoulders. All right, we're going to take our right knee into the chest and extend that left leg just out to hover off the floor. Okay, keeping your head and your shoulders nice and heavy. I just want you to change your legs, bringing one knee in and then the other. You'll be getting a nice stretch through the front of the hips as you lengthen the leg out through the hip flexors. You're welcome to stay here, but we will be leveling up or evolving this. So if you'd like to take that next step, bring your nose up towards your knee. Keep alternating the legs, keep your lower back down towards the floor. A little more than this if you choose to take it. The arms will reach forward. Try and roll those shoulder blades off the floor. 4. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax all the way back down. Take a big belly breath. And let it go. Press those hands down by your side. And we're just going to cycle our legs out like we're riding a bike. So maybe it's a tiny bike to start. You can have your circles quite small. And then the more stable you feel from drawing your core down, your lower back to the floor, you can stride those legs out, big long strides. Let's keep this going for 10, 9, heavy head and shoulders, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other way, take it other way, start small again. Once you're feeling stable, stretching those legs out long, almost brushing the heel against the mat as you lengthen for 10, 9, feeling the core work, 8, lower back down, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Big deep breath into the belly. And I'm going to get you to rock up and over. So meet me towards the top of your mat. And we're going to come down onto the forearms or the elbows. I want you to make sure that your hands are flat on the floor. So spread your fingers, hands are flat, forearms pressing down, elbows pressing down. And we're going to step back into a hover. All right, pull your belly in towards your spine here. It is an option if you need it to keep the knees down on the floor, toes uncurled, and press the floor away. Okay, now we're going to have a few options here. You are more than welcome to stay here holding in the static pose. You want to make sure that your elbows don't sway out too wide. Make sure that you're breathing. If you'd like to add a little rock forward and back from tippy toes to balls of the feet, trying to keep the hips in line with the shoulders. Or perhaps you want to stay still, that's okay. Those of you that would like to try something new, I'm going to invite you just to bring your knees down just to experience the upper body changes. And then if you'd like to lift them off again, you can. So we're going to float our left elbow off the floor and then the right. Float the left down, right down, other way, right up, left up. We call this a wave hover, down, down. Now you can stay on the knees as you do this or curl your toes under, up, up, down, lower belly pulling back. Don't let those hips sag. Keeping strong through your center. Keep working. Keep breathing. Up, up, down, down, up, up. Let's repeat this 2 more times. Last time. All right, meeting in your hover. You can adjust your hands any way you like here. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop your knees. Sink back into your child's pose nice and slowly. Make sure those knees are slightly separated so you can let your belly expand between the thighs. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Full breath in. And a long breath out. And take your gaze forward. We're going to reach all the way down onto our belly. And just experience a nice long stretch through the abdominal wall where we've been crunching by counterposing that with our cobra. So press down into your hands, your elbows are squeezing back, shoulder blades drawing towards one another. Squeeze your glutes and reach your heart space forward. Take a full breath here. And then lower all the way down. I'm going to get you to come onto your side. So as best you can, rolling onto your side. Onto the right elbow, so elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Look down the body, the knees are in line with the body, and then you're going to use your left hand to press, lift your hips and shuffle your knees in a little bit closer towards you. Okay. Now, if this is a little bit too much for anyone's shoulder or elbow, you can keep your hips down, but you want to make sure that you're still lifting through the ribs to engage through your core here. Okay. From here, left arm lifts. Lift as high as you can, and as you do, keep feeling your ribs, your hips elevating. You'll start to feel a little burn or crunch happening through your obliques to keep you upright. You're welcome to stay. If you'd like to evolve this, you're going to extend your leg out. You're welcome to stay here. If you want to go a little further, reach the arm overhead. We're going to take the elbow to the knee. Let's bring it in and out. 7 more. 7, 6, 4, keep going, doing really well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let's just change sides. So swing yourself around. You're going to bring your left elbow down onto the floor, legs sweep forward, and then lifting up onto that bottom knee. Take your right arm up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting through the hips and the ribs. If you want to go a little further than that, we float that top leg off, keep squeezing up through those bottom glutes. And for more, arm overhead, 8 knee to elbows. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Coming down onto your back once again. Take a moment to breathe, to soften. Big deep breath. And then I want you to keep your knees in towards one another and in towards you. We're going to, one of our final exercises on the mat will involve a reverse crunch. So I want you to press the hands down into the mat, and you're going to bring the knees in nice and close. As you do, you'll feel your tail and your lower back lift off the floor. So we're really activating through the lower abdominals to crunch ourselves in. So lifting up, and then extend your legs out to 45. Now, if you feel an arch in the back happen there, lift the legs a little bit more and press down through your lower back. Okay, once they arrive there, hands come to the head. We've got bicycles for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down again, reverse crunch. Up, out. 8, 7, 6, 5. Shoulder to knee. And relax. Again. We've got 2 more rounds. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathe. Last time. Reverse. Draw the lower abdominals in and out. And relax. Our final exercise here is going to be leg lowers. So you've got the option to relax your arms down by your side, heavy head and shoulders. Or if you'd like a little bit more support under the hips and the lower back, just placing your hands underneath the lower edge of the back, and you're going to lift your legs up towards the ceiling. Okay, of course we want those legs as long as you can make them, but if you need a soft bend, that's also fine. All right, and all we're going to do is lower one leg to hover, and switch, switch. 3, 4, all the way to 10, 5, control 6, heavy head and shoulders, 7, 8, 9, 10, both legs lift. All right, from here, we're going to do a double leg lower, nice and slow. We'll be doing 8 rounds of this. Let's go. Down and up. Lower back staying as close to the floor. And if you're feeling it lift off too much, don't lower them as far. This is 3. Keep breathing in and out. 4 and 5. Keeping the legs drawing in towards one another. 2 more. Last one. And relax. Whew. Help yourself all the way up. Thank you for joining me on the mat today for this quick core sequence. Please feel free to revisit it before I meet you on the mat next week. Until then, have a brilliant week.